Hello and welcome to Off That Rant and Totally Unplanned. Now this will not have any footage in, it's one of the ones where I just rant. And I honestly am killing some time while Day of the Tentacles, weird, wacky but wonderful, masters in the other room. Everyone's mowing the lawn today. I need a new lawnmower, so maybe it's an Abraham and the lawnmower will be down the line. Or Abraham and the tent. But I need to cut the lawn before I can do the tent, so. Got one day off, the sun is bleaching down and I'm suffering from a lovely hangover after staying up all night editing loads of footage and just chilling out. Now, I've got nothing to edit and again, I'm just killing some time with this. So I want to tell you a story and it's about this hand. Know what you're thinking? Nope. So, recently, I had a sting in my hand again. And I went like that and I was right, it's now there, but you never know. And again on my shoulder. Now, if you remember, I think it's on the promo for the Mitch Laddie for the wall, what's on the wall, when Milo clawed us. Rest in peace, Milo. That, you know, sort of came back for a second. Ooh, might be something still in that. And this is what the story's about. Now, years ago, I used to work in the pubs. And one night, I think it was a bank holiday. And again, it's bank holiday Monday today. We got fucking hammered. Now, it's about Area 51. Now, I might have mentioned this, I might have not. I might have mentioned this in a detail, but after the fucking craziness. And this is the boom time. This is when fucking bars were fucking rammed. People used to go out and look for people. No one had, like, mobile phones and stuff like that. It would be like a Nokia, you know, like, what are you doing playing Snake? Or that kind of era. And Area 51, as you've seen probably in other videos, it had the bar, then it had the DJ stand up here, and we were that drunk, and the bar was getting ripped to bits. It was when it was getting renovated. All the drinks and glasses had been left for a long time, and we got into fucking chucking pint glasses at the fucking wall. We were that shit-faced, and just fucking smashing stuff. So there was a field of glass on the floor. Again, they were going in the skip. The place was getting trashed. It wasn't like you were just fucking throwing pint glasses off the wall for fucking the crack. And I'd got up, I was on the bar, and I walked along, and I went like that to change the CD or something like that, and Conrad jokingly pushed us. I went to push us, a joke like that. I fell backwards and landed on the glass that was covered. Now, my friend Nicola patched us together because I've got a massive scar there and there. My hand exploded. Again, I was drunk, pissed. There was a big shower of glass in my hand. I mean, we're in the pub, we have the first aid kits, and Nicola's actually a paramedic now. So she's probably saved my hand. It was pretty bad, again, no cameras. I would have had the bigger cameras back in the day, but again, it was just a day at work. It's not like you used to take the camera and stuff like that. You know, trust putting a fucking big camera down somewhere to take. So anyway, off that rant. Me hand healed. I think we all ended up at McDonald's that night. It's hazy. It is, because I think we ended up at McDonald's when it was open, because we were all still up, and I had my hand completely bandaged up, and we were all hanging. God, I mean, God, what a time. Just, like, what a miss. Like, I miss that click, and it was great times and stuff like that. But yeah, anyway, on my hand. So, this is the same era, like, I'd got myself an Xbox One. Not an Xbox One, the original Xbox with the big ass fucking controller, playing the Bruce Lee video game and stuff like that, and you're holding it like that or whatever. So anyway, my hand had healed, and I was like, man, something's not right there. Something's not right. And again, I was living with my mum, and I went down. My mum's like, fucking just leave it, man. There's nothing there. But I could feel that there was something there, you know. And some time went past, maybe it's a couple of weeks, even at one point a month, because I remember going, there's something in there, and I was scratching, and I can still feel it today. It was really bugging us, and I was sitting there anyway, and again editing my hand, and I noticed having a couple of problems with my fingers, and feeling like, you can still see the hole I'm talking about here, right, when I go that out, and it was getting red. It was all, oh, it's getting something not right with this, something's there. And one night, I had enough. I says, me fucking hand is booming. I'm trying to hold this controller and my hand is fucking throbbing, like bum-bum, 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 bum-bum. My hand, bum-bum, bum-bum. So there's just been a couple of jump cuts there as I went to the other room to check on the computer. Anyway, my hand was fucking throbbing like that. And I went downstairs and I did the biggest mistake ever. I interrupted my mum watching Emmerdale. It's like, Mum, like my hand is fucking throbbing. And there was a bit of redness. So I sat down and like I'm like that. And my mum picks, and I remember looking, and there was no blood, but there was a hole, like a crater, but nothing coming out. It was just so dry, and all of a sudden my mum went, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I just looked down, and like there was a massive, like, if you chewed a half penny, like if you cut a fucking penny chewing gum, they're probably 10 pence now or whatever. Bright yellow lump just came out my hand, but it didn't bleed. It just appeared, like, boop. Like a massive yellow lump in my hand, and me and my mum were both like that. You know, there was no blood going anywhere. It wasn't oozing everywhere. It was solid, and it was like the colour of my hat. You know, a bit more on the greenish tint. And my mum was like, "Oh my god!" So like, fucking Emmerdale finally went off. My mum's like, "Right, like, we're gonna have to bust this," and she did. She popped it, and a bit of glass came out of my hand, like a solid bit of glass. You know, squeezed it for ages. It was like, "I want the camera." She was like, "Stephen, we need to get this out." I've been telling you for months. But yeah, she popped it all out. It all came out, oozed out, cleaned it down, and again, my hand got fucking wrapped up again. I still think to this day that, you know, something's in my face. In my face, I'll tell you why I said face in a second there. But yeah, it's still there. That feeling, that, because right, like, I can tell you this now, when I do that, this hand feels so weaker. I know I'm right-handed, but like, this hand feels so thicker and a lot more muscles. And here, I generally feel like I could put my hand all the way through, and that's my hand. That's got a heart. I don't know if you can see it. You can. My veins actually form a heart on that fist. But yeah. Right, I'll tell you the outtakes why I said face, but that was me random off the rant video to killer. Just again, no footage, but fucking, I still fucking feel it. There's something there. Seen the outtakes.
Now who's smiling? Now who's smiling? Now who's smiling? Now who's smiling?
Okay, the outtakes, why I said my face now. As you can see, I've got a massive beard, but I've actually got a massive scar along my jawline. I fell off my bike when I was a kid and hit a gate post at Castleside right there in my face, and like, it looked a lot worse than it was. It was a deep incision, but it went all the way down my neck. Like, it was proper gravel rash. It was gravel rash why I fell, you know, but it went all the way down the side of my gate, blood everywhere. Mum completely freaked out, and like, for years, like, I spent the entire 6 months of the summer holidays, believe it or not. It's the summer holidays now. It was like, literally, it must have been, I would say, 30 years ago now. 30, maybe 32 years ago this happened. And I spent the entire 6 weeks of the summer holidays with a fucking bandage, like, over my face like that, like, to fucking guard this hole, because it was quite deep. You could see me bone, my jaw. I didn't break my jawbone, but for ages, like, I would get like spots, and it would be gravel coming at my face. My mum used to fucking love it. Keep, give us that. And it's like, but like, they weren't just like little spots and pus. It was like pus, you know, gravel down my fucking face. If I ever have a shave, it's on this side. You can see the line. It's, again, I was so lucky. It could have been any higher, but because it's on my jawline, you very rarely notice it. You know what I mean? Right. So again, that's off this rant. The hand. There's something in my hand. That's what it's called. But yeah, as I said, it's just great to get in front of the camera, wipe the lens down. Had a right fucking. I was watching the video and going, right, there's someone on that fucking lens. But yeah, as I say, I'm just killing some time. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like Lonely Tree Entertainment. Obviously, the new logo and stuff's all there for stuff like that. And it's Mitch Laddie, the Mitch Laddie Band, the new track for the outro, and maybe it's the jingle on off that rant. So yeah, see you soon.